Amisha Vora joins in. Hemendra Hazari and Siddharth Bhamre will also be with us in just a bit to take us through the dying moments of the day and the week. Amisha, hi, afternoon. Well, you know, the stock of the day, or rather the stock of this week clearly has been Nestle. And because of Nestle's loss, we've seen a lot of money move into some other FMCG names like Imami, Britannia, etc. How do you approach this space now? And what are your top picks in this segment?
So Nestle, I think, has met with a slightly bigger accident than one could have perceived, and it will have its repercussions definitely on the earnings, both in short to medium term. But we have seen in the past, you know, sometimes even in Cadbury, similar incidents had happened, and since then, if one wants to check, Cadbury sales are maybe 3 to 4 times higher today. So there is definitely a problem in the short to medium term, no doubt about it. But one understands that over, say, couple of years, there will be a strong strategy to bounce back. And investors with long patience probably will get an opportunity to buy that in next couple of months' time, or maybe now to next couple of months' time. Coming to Britannia, that continues to be one of our top picks. Not only that, you know, they're doing very well in their volume growth and the product mix, focusing more in terms of distribution. In some of the states where their market share is in double digit or single digit as compared to overall market share being upwards of 25%. So that's going to continue to give them a very good growth. But also the entire commodity, major raw material outlook for them continues to be very soft, be it on wheat, be it on milk powder, be it on sugar. So I think as a combination, we still believe it has potential to generate 30% plus kind of earnings growth. So not a very, you can say, undiscovered kind of a gem, but it is on a growth trajectory and it will continue to be a good part of a portfolio. And overall within that segment, we still believe that at corrections, Pidilite and Asian Paints on a medium term, or on rather medium term basis, will be good picks, but we will keep getting them at slightly more interesting levels over next 2 quarters.
Okay, Amisha, thanks a lot for that bunch of advice. We'll come back to you in a minute. Let's welcome Hemendra Hazari and Siddharth Bhamre also into this conversation. Gentlemen, good afternoon. Siddharth, what's the trade now on the Nifty itself? I mean, it's zigzagging. We thought that 8,050 had held and even 8,100, but at the moment 8,100 is getting challenged. Would you go home with a long position or a short position?
Good afternoon, Lata. We have been contemplating that this is a sell-on-rise market and it remains a sell-on-rise market for a positional trader. So I would hesitate to, create any positional long in this market as of now. When I say positional long, I'm talking about, 300-400 points move in this market on the upside. At the same time, some of the parameters or liquidity parameters, despite IMF saying that Fed should delay the rate hike, if you look at the 10-year of US, that has gone up and is now trading about 2.3 levels, if I'm not wrong. So that clearly suggests that the concerns are still looming large. And more than Nifty, the clear-cut direction is coming from Bank Nifty, Lata. Nifty so far in this new series has not added huge open interest, and open interest still remains quite low. But Bank Nifty, there has been huge shorting which has taken place in whatever trading sessions have been happening since June series started. Now this is some serious shorting, and this shorting is not of retail or HNIs. I think this is some institution shorting, and of course we all know about PSU banks, how they are not doing well. But private sector banks, including ICICI Bank, there is significant downside, I think, we may see. So more than Nifty, if I want to carry forward any trade, then it would be sell on rise or a negative trade on Bank Nifty, Lata.
Okay, you will go home with a short Bank Nifty position. I'll come back to you for more specific stocks, but Hemendra Hazari, a long-time watcher of the banking stocks, should one be buying in distress, or are you going to see lower levels in banks?
Oh, you're going to see far lower levels from here. I've been arguing this for some time now, that banks, the asset quality is going to deteriorate further. It has definitely not plateaued out. You're going to see some very large corporate exposures become NPAs. Already most corporate groups are strapped for cash. You're really not seeing their numbers in the bank's NPAs or in their restructured standard loans. So this is outside the purview. They're still very much standard assets. And I think as the economy continues to deteriorate, which I'm expecting, you'll see far greater stress on bank balance sheets. And so far it has been only visible in PSU banks. I believe the time has come now, it is long overdue, that will start coming in new private sector banks as well.